Hey Dom, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you yesterday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you guys can do to potentially increase your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. Your site looks pretty good. I love your click your phone information up here, not click to call, but I'm assuming on the phone version it is. You have your form submit. Everything looks pretty clean. Lots of information here. It looks pretty good. The one thing I would say is there's not a ton of content through here. And when I say content, I mean content that's buyer specific and has buyer specific keywords. So, really content kind of serves 2 purposes. The first is ranking. The Google kind of feels the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. So, content's pretty important in terms of quality and quantity. You want good content, and you want as much of it without being obviously ridiculous as possible. So if you can get a lot of decent content on there, it's going to go a long way. So content, really would be my first tip. And then the second reason why it's really important is because you want to be found for specific keywords. So, I see you're trying to really be found for a couple of different counties. Usually when you're trying to be found for multiple locations like that, Huntersville, Matthews, Cornelius, you would probably have location pages and kind of work that way with specific pages. So, I kind of focused here on Statesville just because it looks like you're in Statesville. So, but you can really, have location pages for everything. But if I was wanting to rank for, say, one of these, Statesville keywords, which I found 330 searches a month, which isn't quite, isn't that bad, honestly. If I was wanting to rank for, like, say, metal roofing, Statesville, North Carolina, I would have that within my heading. I would have it within my text. I would probably even save an image as that keyword. So instead of this image being saved as media 6375, I would save it as metal roofing, Statesville, North Carolina. And, you're more likely to rank for that particular keyword if Google finds it within your content, something as simple as an image. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Content is definitely one that I would kind of focus on. And if you're looking at kind of expanding and ranking for different areas, I would say get, you have service pages, add location pages as well. And you can really put those in the footers as well. You don't necessarily have to have it in the navigation up here, but you can add that as well. So that would be my first tip. My second tip would be to kind of diversifying where you get your leads. So we talked about your website, and it's great to rank organically, and that's something that's important. But there's quite a few ways to convert when somebody searches for something. So say somebody's searching for that metal roofing, Statesville, North Carolina. The first thing they see here is these Google Guaranteed. If you're not already in these, the good thing about these is they convert at a very high rate. Most of the time when people click on them, they're really interested in, if they're going to call, they're really likely to convert. So really important to have these to just be at the top and be seen. The bad thing about them is that they're a little bit higher than the Google ads, so they cost a little bit more. But again, the conversion rate is so high, I feel like they're worth it. Google ads are usually under here, right above the map pack or these Google business profiles, and those can pull in traffic as well because they're the first thing they see. They kind of grab your attention. So those are a great way to kind of grab people's attention, put yourself above the fold, and get conversions that way. So I always like Google ads. The cons for those are that you know, so the conversion rate's only usually about, you know, 3 to 5%. So not very high conversion rate from those Google ads, but they do get seen a lot, and they, you know, do get clicked on. These Google business profiles are very useful, and they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So as you can see here, deals, JMS, and construction metal products are 1, 2, 3. Being in this is really important. A lot of people don't continue to add more, search for more businesses. So you kind of want to be in the top 3 in order to really get seen. So you know, you can post from your Google business profile, add photos, add reviews, make sure it's optimized, geotag those photos. There's a lot of things you can do here to kind of boost your rankings. And then lastly, you want to rank organically. And if you're being seen here, you have a Google ad, you're ranking high in your Google business profile, and you're ranking organically, you're going to pull as much traffic as you possibly can for that particular keyword. And last but not least, just build up the strength of your site. So this is kind of what almost a brand new site would look like. You know, you only have one referring domain that's sending you links. So only one site is sending a link back to your site, and it's not giving you much power. So you are ranking on 3 keywords, metal roofing, roofer, and roofing Huntsville. But as you can see here, you're at the top of the 5th page, middle of the 6th page, and top of the 9th page. So just not really getting enough, gonna get any volume that way. So, you know, really boosting up the strength of your site so that you can rank for organically is super important. And just to show you what that looks like in your competition, this is Deals. They're doing pretty well. They're in Statesville. And as you can see here, they have 38 referring domains. Not a super powerful site, but they are bringing in quite a bit of traffic at 119 clicks a month. So a lot of things you can do. Obviously, you guys, it looks like you guys want to hit a couple of different areas, so you can multiply this by as many different areas as you want. So I hope this has been informative. I hope it's been helpful. Please feel free to call me if you have any questions, concerns, comments. We'd love to get your feedback. But with that, have a great day, and God bless.